Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It has been a while. I think I forgot how to use my camera. If you haven't seen videos from me too often, it's because I've been studying for a test. I take my test next week. So some of you guys have been praying for me. Truly appreciate it. And hopefully I pass the test because I want to get a raise. That's just how it goes. But check it out. I wanted to answer this question, a really interesting comment. Let me know what you guys think right after this.
4-inch is one of the best gun belts in the market for concealed carry. It has a hidden track that allows you 40 plus sizing points. It gives you the ability to carry small all the way to a large firearm, and is backed up with a 30-day money back guarantee. Definitely use JH6 for 10% off your entire order.
Alright guys, so check it out. I got a comment from one of you guys. Interesting comment. Definitely share your thoughts. But he says, you won't be reloading in a home defense situation. You have 5 to 6 chances to hit a guy. I think it was one of my videos that I was talking about shotguns for home defense and things like that, and I actually posted a video where I say, you know, some reasons why not to use a shotgun, and I got a lot of hate. The video got a lot of views. I constantly get hate in that video, but I thought that I make some good points. Not to say that a shotgun is not a good firearm. Obviously it's a fantastic firearm, but I was kind of addressing the new guy, right? The guy that just started on firearm, the guy that just bought a gun for the first time, and he needs to realize that there's some things that you got to be aware on a shotgun, right? And it came from a place of experience, I guess, in a way. For me, I have used shotguns for many years. But this guy says, you know what, you're only gonna have 5 to 6 chances in a home defense situation, and he's probably right. You know, let's think about it. You know, I use this pistol right here for home defense a lot, and I mean, love it, and it's a good system, right? It's an M&P core. I have this gun for many I don't know, a couple years maybe, but many months, and it's a nice pistol. I got a lot of rounds through it, and you know, again, you know, it's a pistol that is easy to shoot, easy to maneuver, easy to pretty much everything. I mean, I like this pistol a lot. It's cut for an optic, even though I don't use an optic on it. It has suppress sights. Obviously, threaded barrel, things like that. I don't have a suppressor, but you know, it came with that stuff. But one of the things that I can tell you that is really ergonomic. I mean, you hold this pistol and it feels really good, and I like it. But a key component that I have here is a flashlight as well. You know, you got to be able to see the bad guy. But I picked this firearm because the main reason that he kind of says, you know, you're only going to have a couple rounds, 5, 6 rounds, whatever he said. But the thing about a home defense pistol is that you're not going to be ready for this situation, right? You could be as ready as you think you are, but you're not completely ready because you're going to be sleeping, right? You're going to be sleeping, pass out, you hear a noise. The chances of you like jumping out of the bed, maybe you think it's one of your kids, maybe you think it's the dog, maybe you think it's, you know, I don't know, the garbage truck right outside. So a lot of times you're not going to be completely ready to address the situation. You know, it's going to be kind of by surprise in a way. Now, obviously, if you're cooking and somebody kicks the front door, you are aware of many senses, but I'm talking like going to sleep and things like that. You know, kind of like a difference about combat situation in a way. You all gear up and you're about to make entry, and you're ready for it because you gear up, you inspected your gear, you make sure everything work okay, and you're about to make that entry, right? In a home defense situation, if you're sleeping, there's so many factors that, you know, maybe the position of your firearm, just the base where you put this gun is very important, because when you open your eyes and you hear that noise and you have seconds to react, you got to be able to grab it. You know, you got to be able to grab it. You know, you got to be able to go and get it, and not I don't know, fight because your cell phone's on the way. Maybe you put a cup of water, you know, maybe you're old like me already. I'm starting to put water next to my bed because, you know, I get thirsty and things like that, right? So again, the position of your firearm, maybe you have a kid like I do, a little boy, so you can have your gun right next to your bed because he could grab it and an accident could happen. So there's so many components that is going to happen. So to me, to go back to the reloading thing, a lot of times, you know, having a magazine to reload is really great, you know, it's fantastic. But really, who has a magazine next to their bed? Not many guys. Many guys won't do it. And, you know, every time I make comments like this, some of you guys go like, well, you know, I do it and this and that. All right, got it. You do it. But I'm talking about generally speaking, some people may not do it. So if you are one of those guys that may not do it, there is a couple things that you got to keep in mind. And one is capacity. If you're not going to have a magazine right next to you, then don't opt for a shotgun with 6 rounds. Maybe go to a pistol that has 17 rounds. 17 rounds is going to allow you to address more threats. Again, you know, I remember a comment, and sometimes you guys say, well, you're not going to be able to hit the guys nighttime and this and that. Well, that goes back to training, but the fact that you have more rounds is going to make you make more noise, and typically more noise mean, you know, when shots being fired is that the bad guy is going to run away, because a lot of times that bad guy is not looking to fight. He's not looking to pick a fight and continue, you know. He's probably was looking for a weak target, and making entry to that weak target, he realized that this guy is set up, this guy's actually a hard target, and he may run away and escape, and, you know, just because shots being fired. Again, you know, this is a conversation that we have here in YouTube, and a lot of times we're looking for the right way or the wrong way, but in all reality, this is just conversations. There's so many factors that can happen that it's hard to say what is the right way, what is the bad way. But to address that comment, yeah, you may only have a few rounds to address a threat because you may run out of rounds. So to me, in order to, you know, kind of like go beyond that, I always subscribe to the philosophy that I want a firearm that have a specific things for home defense. One, it's going to be that light. You know, you want to be able to identify the bad guy. Two is the capacity. I want to be able to have a large capacity so I could face that bad guy and being able to have a good amount of rounds. You know, sometimes they come in pairs, they come in 3. I want to be able to address so many guys really, you know, in the best way possibly. And having that capacity is super important. So yeah, you know, you may not be reloading, you know, you may not have the chance to reload. So get a gun that has a lot of rounds. That's kind of like my answer to that. And that's kind of an idea that have come to my mind, because in the past I have said, you know what, in the middle of the night, I wake up, I'm sleeping, I got to get my gun, I got to get my flashlight. Do I got to get a magazine? Now, I got a gun, I got a handheld flashlight many times because I like my handheld, because I don't want to point my gun to one of my children, right? But now I got to get a magazine. How? Do I have a system that I put on? Well, if I have a system that I'm putting on in the middle of the night when I woke up, I mean, I'm not that fast, you know. My back hurts, everything hurts, so just getting out of bed takes me a minute. So again, it's just not going to work out. So I think that a key component of home defense, any firearm, is the capacity, and is based in one of those comments and comments like that. Let me know what you think. Put comments down below, and as always, God is in control.